Libsyn now offers new ways for any of their customers to monetize your podcast. Hi, I'm Daniel J. Lewis from the AudacityToPodcast.com with Matt White from Libsyn and AdvertiseCast. Libsyn owns AdvertiseCast, and now there's a new integration together to make advertising and monetization easier for everyone on Libsyn, not just Libsyn Pro customers, anyone hosting on Libsyn. So Matt, tell me about this new feature.
So Libsyn, as part of Podcast Movement this week, just launched Libsyn Auto Ads, which is our programmatic solution, which is a much easier entry point, a lower entry point for pretty much anybody to make money on podcasts. I work at AdvertiseCast, which specializes in host-read advertising. That's a little bit higher threshold to make a mark for my clients, but for the programmatic solution, you really don't need to have a substantial audience. You just need to be able to place ad markers into your episodes, and there you have it. You can make money on podcast advertising.
So how do we place those ad markers in our episodes?
So the Libsyn website will make it super easy for you, that you just go into your episodes when you upload them. You can say, I want 3 mid-roll spots available. I want them here, here, and here. I want them in between my sentences so you don't get cut off in a midway through a sentence with an ad. And then hopefully a client would see that inventory available, purchase your spot, and you won't even have to do anything about it. You don't have to read about it. It's a pre-produced spot, and you can make some money off it.
So a concern some podcasters might have is what kinds of ads will display on their content. What are you doing to help support the podcasters?
Absolutely. So at AdvertiseCast, we're going to get any spot that we're going to ask you to do. We're going to get your pre-approval on it. With the Libsyn Auto Ads feature, you're going to be able to check certain categories off. So if you don't want alcohol or politics, you can nix all of that, but you do have a little bit less control as far as the individual brands that you'd be promoting. It's just you can't ask for it on a case-by-case basis like with host-read, but you are able to say, I don't want this category, it doesn't align well with me. And there are occasionally things that slip through the cracks, but honestly, we've had very few complaints in the few months that we've been in beta so far.
What kinds of rates could podcasters expect to earn with this, the CPM?
So with the Libsyn Auto Ads, it's kind of a range. It's going to depend on how many downloads you're going to deliver, but you can make up to a few $1,000s a month in passive income pretty easily. The CPMs are a little bit lower for programmatic, which is across the board, but the thing that we're touting about Libsyn is we have about a 75% fill rate of our Libsyn Auto Ads back catalog sales, which is much higher. Not much higher, but it is higher than pretty much everybody else I've heard. And our rev share, if you sign up this week with Libsyn, I believe it's up until August, or the end of August, you can actually get a 70-30 rev share. 70% going to the content creator, of course, which is a lot higher than the rest of the industry. If you wait beyond that, I believe it drops down to a 60-40 rev share, which is still higher. And at our high fill rate with a slightly lower CPM, we've actually been pretty pleased with the results, and a lot of our podcasters have been as well.
So as we're talking about CPM, how much a podcaster will earn per 1,000 downloads. And this is one case where monthly download stats actually matter because you could put these ads in all of your back episodes.
Exactly.
So what would that rate be for per 1,000 downloads, like a dollar amount? What range would we be looking at?
So it does fluctuate advertiser to advertiser what they're willing to pay, but it's usually, I would say the average is about 15 to 18 right now, which is, I believe, on par but pretty close to industry standard.
Okay, yeah, and that's a very generous rate, and that's before the revenue share, so you'd be getting 70% of that if you sign up quickly, or 60% later.
Correct.
So this makes it very easy for the 100,000 podcasters using Libsyn to very quickly and easily monetize not only new episodes going forward, but the entire back catalog.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's a much more approachable, because I just heard this stat today that the top 5% of podcasts, the 2 million podcasts that are out there, the top 5% get 10,000 per episode. So there's 95% of the market that is not currently being served. So this is a function to help them get served, help everybody make some money. And it's a lot more approachable. Like you said, you can monetize the entire back catalog, not just new episodes. So it's a really good solution. We're really happy to have rolled it out here.
Fantastic. So you can learn more about this, learn about Libsyn as well if you're not already hosting with Libsyn at the links below this video, or go to the AudacityPodcast.com/PM22. For Matt White from Libsyn and AdvertiseCast, I'm Daniel J. Lewis from the AudacityPodcast.com. Thanks for watching.